What is up, guys? My name is Mateo. I live full-time in this 1999 Chevy Astro with my cat Lars, and these are my top 5 essential van life items. Part 2. Alright guys, before I get started, I just want to let you guys know that these are not paid reviews. These are not things that people told me to say. These are all 100% my experiences and my opinions. So just so that's out of the way, let's move on to number 1. For number 1, I was sent this by the lovely people over at EBL. This is a 500 watt generator. This thing is incredible. It's pretty lightweight. They also sent it to me in this amazing bag. So I'm gonna go ahead and make both of these things number 1. So this is a fireproof and waterproof bag. As you open it, you can zip it closed, and it also has Velcro as well to give it extra security. Let me give you guys a closer look at this. It's got side pockets on it as well as a front facing pocket. This is for, like, you can put all your cords or anything else like that in here that you might need to have close by you. So yeah, this is an amazing bag, and of course you guys know I'm gonna have the links below with really great deals on them, so check those out. That brings us to the star of the number 1 slot, which would be, of course, the 500 watt EBL generator. When I got this thing, I was instantly surprised by seeing that it has 2 AC outlets. Of course, my Jackery, which I still obviously use, but it only has 1 AC outlet, so I was really impressed to see 2 on here, just so I can, you know, charge more things if I need to. So my biggest deciding factor for, like, how I felt about this thing, I decided to see, like, which one I naturally grabbed first between the EBL and the Jackery. And over the past couple weeks, I realistically have reached for the EBL probably 8 more times, 8 out of 10 times, because of course, like I said, it has the extra AC outlet. It also has this really nice charger, which I use for my fast charging for my fan and for my iPhone. The Jackery does not have this port, so I've been reaching for it for that as well. And another thing that I actually like about it, I didn't think I would be using it much, but it actually has a phone charger on the top of it right here. So I didn't think I would be using it much because I don't own like a wireless charger or anything like that. Never really have. So I never really got the appeal of it because you could just plug your phone in or whatever. But when I'm driving and I have stuff plugged into the EBL, and I have the EBL right here when I'm driving, it's nice to just place my phone down there and it's just automatically charging. So number 2 is gonna have to be my new 100 watt EBL solar panel. This thing is a beast. It draws in a lot of power when in direct sunlight, and it really helps get my EBL to 100% in a good, fast amount of time. One thing that I love so much about portable solar panels as opposed to the ones that are like mounted on the roof is when it's like really hot outside but you need power, you don't have to go park directly in like the sunlight. You can park in the shade, which I've done plenty of times. Like I'll park at Walmart under a tree, but then I'll move the solar panel and the generator out into the sun so that they can charge while I'm still under the shade. So number 3 is gonna have to be my 49 quart Yuhomi 12 volt car refrigerator. This thing is incredible. It has so much space inside, like an incredible amount of space. It has the freezer section and the refrigeration section. But one thing that you can do, you can actually change the temperatures on the panel here. You can change it to where the entire thing is just one big fridge. Yeah, this thing has so much space. It's super compact. It fits right between front 2 driver seats. So while I'm driving, I can reach in there, grab a drink or something like that, and it's not in the way of my actual living space over here. So it's a game changer for the summertime. Before this, if you guys recall, I was using coolers, and after like 24 hours, I pretty much just have cold water just sloshing around in there. So I'd have to buy ice like every single day. And I mean, ice is pretty cheap, but when you're buying it every day, it, you know, starts to rack up a lot. But this doesn't draw much power at all. So hooked up to my EBL, this thing lasts, I mean, I haven't really tested the extent of it, I haven't drained the entire thing out because I have the solar panels. So this thing does not drain much power at all, but it keeps things super cold. So this is a great addition that I think anyone should add to their van life, especially for the summertime. So speaking of keeping things cool during the summertime, that's where I come in with number 4, which is gonna have to be the Dezen electric pot. This thing is kind of like magic. I've actually stopped using my Coleman oven in the van so much because the butane heat, it just heats the entire van up like more than it already is. So I've been cooking outside, and I haven't been cooking at night because I'm trying to get cool, and the butane heat will just heat the entire van up. So I've been using my electric pot. This thing plugs right into my EBL, and it heats up super fast. It boils water super fast. I've made Japanese curry in this. I've made ramen in this. I've made eggs. I've made tacos. I've made so many things in this pot, and it does not put out like heat almost at all. Like when I'm cooking it, right when I'm done cooking it, I turn it off and I can instantly like palm it in my hands with no problem. I would definitely recommend you guys to get this, especially during the hotter times where you don't want that open flame cooking stuff inside of your vehicle or your tent or wherever it is. If you don't want that open flame just giving out heat, this is a great way. I know a lot of college kids use this in their dorm room. So yeah, the electric pot by Dezen is my number 4, and it's a great product. I recommend you guys get it. Link will be below in the description, of course. All right, guys, so the 5th and final item on today's video of top essential things for van life is gonna have to be my portable shower. This thing came in super clutch the other day. It was a super hot day, and I was like nowhere near a Planet Fitness or anything like that. So I actually made an entire video on this thing and how I built a DIY shower. So I'm going to link that above right now. If you are camping somewhere where you're not near, you know, like a shower or a gym or something like that, these things are incredible. I'm definitely going to use my DIY shower so much during the summertime to cool off and just to get refreshed. So yeah, that's gonna finish off today's episode of top 5 essential items for van life living. Of course, these things apply to camping, backpacking, boondocking, RV, bus life, all that stuff. If you are doing outdoor stuff, these items are extremely useful, and the links will be below. All right, guys, that's gonna wrap this episode up. If you enjoyed this content, let me know below, and I'll be sure to get you guys a part 3 of top essential items for van life. Also, please consider subscribing and hitting the like if you've enjoyed this. It really does help the channel a lot. Thank you for watching. Thank you to the people at EBL for sending me such amazing products. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out, astronauts.